Hello and a very warm welcome to my channel Simplifying Business Studies, the best place to understand and learn business studies. So children, this is going to be part 2 of chapter 4 of class 12th, planning. In our previous session we understood what planning is, what is its meaning, what is its definitions, and also its features. So this particular session will help you understand the limitations of planning. So let us quickly start this session. Under the category of limitation of planning, we have first point, planning leads to rigidity or limited flexibility. So in an organization where certain plans are made to achieve certain objectives, and these plans are certainly made for a specific period of time. So these plans decide the future course of action, and it is not really possible for managers to change them every time. So they strictly have to adhere to the formulated plan irrespective of the changes in the environment. And this sometimes is not really favorable for an organization. Let us understand this through an example. A firm called ABC Limited, they had in their plans that they can only give a discount of 10% to their customers, but this is one customer which approached with a huge order, and he demanded a discount of 12% if he pays for the whole order in cash. But because of the policy, because of the plans they have formulated, it is not possible for the organization's manager on this place to give 12% discount to this customer, and they lost this huge order. So yes, plans may lead to rigidity, which can put an organization into unfavorable conditions sometimes. Next point is planning may not work in dynamic environment. So yes, we all know that our environment around us is always changing. It is so dynamic. But yes, because of this changing environment, we cannot every time change our plans, because the whole organization is concerned, the whole because why this is so not possible to change the plans. I can explain this again, because this both these points are so connected. We cannot change a plan in a huge organization because lot of things are stake. We cannot be sure that whatever new changes we will bring will bring certain kind of favorable effect, favorable results. So it is safer for an organization to stick to the plans which they have formulated by a lot of research, lot of analysis. So because of these things, rigidity is there in plans, and this is sometimes favorable also, and this can sometimes lead to unfavorable results also. And we because of this thing only, we cannot adapt to the dynamic environment. We cannot keep on changing our plans to adapt to the dynamic, to the changing environment. And what does this dynamic environment includes? It includes all the economic policies by government, political changes in the country, or maybe a natural disaster, a situation like now what we are facing. Next point is planning involves huge cost. So yes, definitely planning is a very costly process. Huge costs are involved in formulation of these plans. Money, time, efforts have to be spent in forecasting, gathering, and analyzing the information at different levels. Then that information is discussed in board meetings, preliminary investigations are to be taken place, and then feasibility of the plans is checked. So all these things are generally done by intellectual people, professional experts, and definitely it bears lot of costs. So yes, planning is a very expensive process. Next point is it is time consuming also. So yes, planning is very time consuming. It is a lengthy process which might lead to delay in action also. Planning consumes a lot of time because collection, analysis, interpretation of data is involved. Planning is not practicable during emergencies or crises when quick or on the spot decisions are required. When you are supposed to do planning, it definitely takes time because you need to do a lot of things before creating a plan. So in these kind of situations, existing plans may have to be abandoned. They have to be just put to no use. So planning may cause delay in decisions and actions. We can understand this through an example. For example, there is a company called Health and Wealth Limited. Its manager planned to have 25 health camps across the city. But he submitted the plan on time, but because of the analysis and because of the scrutiny, manager took lot of time to pass the plan, and he gave his consent to have these kind of health camps just one day before the scheduled date. So manager was not able to take care of all the arrangement, and out of 25 he was only able to manage 5 camps in the city. So uh, because of a lot of time which planning takes, there can be delay in decisions. Planning does not guarantee success. Yes, apart from all the facts that planning is useful, planning brings results and everything, but there is again no guarantee of success. The success of an enterprise is only possible when these plans are properly drawn up, implemented. Planning is meaningless unless it is translated into proper action, proper workable plans. So managers definitely have this tendency to rely on previously tried and tested successful plans, but it is not always true that the plan which has worked before will effectively and efficiently work again. So yes, there, apart from everything, there is a possibility of failure of planning. So yes, planning does not guarantee success in like each and every situation. Planning reduces creativity. Absolutely. Once you make a plan, you are not supposed to change it. You are not supposed to bring any creativity or any innovation into it. So planning reduces creativity and innovation. Generally, these plans are made by top level management, and these are implemented by the other levels and an organization. So creativity and innovation are not the things which can be done by these lower levels of management. So they strictly have to adhere to the formulated plans. So yes, planning reduces creativity. There are certain limitations of planning which are related to the external environment, which is out of the control of any business. So let us understand these kind of limitations. First one is natural calamities. Natural events like floods, earthquake, famine, or this kind of pandemic which we are going through may lead, failure, may lead to a failure in planning. Changes in government policies. So managers have no control over government policies. Changes in industrial policy or taxation policy or bank rates may lead to failure of certain plans. Changes in fashion taste, etc. So these are such unexpected changes, changes related to fashion taste and preferences of customers. They highly affect the sales forecast of a company. For example, increase in demand for ready-made garments has affected the business of tailors. So yes, this is a very important limitation. Technological changes. So rapid technological changes reduces the effectiveness of planning. For example, if some company has planned to bring in 1000 new models of landline phones, but it all crashed when market suddenly shifted to using mobiles. So these are technological changes. Strategies of competitors is the next point. So yes, competitors may change their strategies, which can lead to failure of a firm's plan. For example, a company called A.B.st Limited has launched a new product with the price of rupees 100, thinking that this product will beat the beat all the competitors in the market because no other competitors has similar price. but before it launches its products, one of the competitors launched the similar kind of product for rupees 95. So this is how all the planning of this company ABC Limited crashed. So yes, strategies of competitors may lead to failure of planning of one firm sometimes. So students, we have reached the end of this session. I hope this content is useful. It is productive to all of you. If you have any questions, any comments, you can write it in the comment box or you can reach me through this email also. Hope you have a good day ahead. Thank you very much.